us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Lobos will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will have the ball first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Spartans are in the red zone. On the ground, it's Hester. Powers through the defender. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, San Jose State. A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So New Mexico's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Slithers into space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Blair. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Scrambling away. There he goes. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And he bounding over the top.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Brings it down on the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
The Lobos send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. Took care of it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
You don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
That's caught. It's Lawson. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. He's now up to 75 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Coleman.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here comes the heat. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's got it on the run. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartan.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And the Lobos in a good spot here with second and short. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now they'll run the draw. Got enough for the first. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Slings it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. With the catch, it's Lawson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They'll immediately call timeout.
San Jose State.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One
play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Matthews. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Leaves it with the back. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here we go.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Buckley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Hall. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today. They're up on
Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hall. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lofts one down the sideline. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going to run it. It's McKinney. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're coming out in the 2nd half. This offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this 2nd half, defense picking up where it left off.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the...
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it at the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Spartans!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Hall. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Hall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Lobos line up to punt it away. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pocket breaking down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. After run, now throw. Touchdown, San Jose State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football-type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. The throw. Got a man. It's Hammond. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. And that one's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got to...
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. With the catch, it's Lawson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Didn't exactly flip the field, but they'll down it just outside the 40. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Clark wants to throw. Here's a heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They try to pop a run on the draw. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Lobos will call on their punt.